Hello everyone watching at home and welcome to the live stream at EGTV Channel 6. This is for girls soccer at EGHS versus Conant. I'm Brooke Jersick and I'm here with Bob Vilsaway.
Hi, how are you? It's glad to be here. So last time I heard you do this, a broadcasting thing, it was for a badminton match.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be, especially with the speed at which the birdie went.
The announcer, what was her name, Kitty Weiner, said that birdie goes like 200 miles an hour sometimes?
Yeah, she said it's basically like a baseball.
Yeah.
So if you were to get hit, it would hurt.
It would hurt, right. Yeah, I was watching that broadcast. It was a lot of fun. So here we have Conant Cougars against Elk Grove Grenadiers, right? Conant's 10-3-1, and they're in second place in the West Division, right behind Barrington, who's 10-0. That's quite a good division there. Frem, Schaumburg, Palatine, and Hoffman. So they've got a combined record of 32 wins and 19 losses. And Elk Grove Grenadiers, they're 4-12 with 2 ties. And they're in the East Division, and they're in 5th place, only ahead of Wheeling. So Prospect, Hersey, Buffalo Grove, Wheeling Meadows, Elk Grove, and Wheeling. So one would think this will be a little bit of a struggle for Elk Grove tonight, going against a very, very strong Cougars team. So do you see it that way, or do you know different?
It feels like it may go toward Conant, but the last home game, like the few home games that Elk Grove has done, they've actually won majority of them. So hopefully, maybe, they may make a comeback. Though, then again, with Conant being 10-3-1 and Grenadiers being 4-12-2, it's going to be very difficult for Elk Grove to...
Now, what's encouraging for Elk Grove is at home, they're 4-2-2, and away they're winless, 0-8, right? But Conant, they've yet to lose on the road. They're 5-0 on the road and 5-1-1 at home, so they're just good wherever they play. But the bright, shining thing for Elk Grove here is their home record of 4-2-2. Maybe they can make it 5-2-2 today. So it'll be interesting to see the game as it unfolds. One would think that most of the game is going to be played in the Elk Grove end. Elk Grove has a significant disadvantage on goals for and goals against. Conant has 35 goals and just 9 against them. So it makes you wonder how many saves a Conant goalie has had to actually save all this year. And then Elk Grove, 24 goals for. Conant had 35. So Elk Grove hasn't scored as many goals, of course, but they've given up a bunch. They've given up 44 goals, and of course Conant's only given up 9. So any predictions for the final score before we get started? You have to go on a limb for that, right?
Yeah. Anything could happen, though.
The field's a little bit wet. We looked at the weather. It's 53 degrees at game time, maybe 52 by now. That was a couple minutes ago we were looking. So it's a little bit chilly, not too cold, probably perfect for soccer weather. You're not going to get overheated, that's for sure. But we know that the field is slippery. It's been raining all day. So that's going to cause the ball to travel a little bit faster on the, I call it AstroTurf, on the turf. So it'll be interesting for the players because they're used to playing on dry fields, of course. So when the wet weather happens, the ball skids along very, very quickly. And, of course, when you play on grass, it goes a lot slower. But there's no grass here, so the ball is going to skid fast. See how that plays into it. So the question becomes, if you're a good team playing and not as good of a team, does the speed of the ball on the turf, because it's wet, does that help a good team, or does that make the game more of a closer match between the two teams? I guess we're going to find out as the game gets played, aren't we?
Yeah, and we're also going to see which players will thrive in the cold or which ones may not.
Yeah, when I was younger, I always liked the hottest weather possible. This is definitely not that, and this will lend itself, though, to whoever is fast will continue to run a lot because they'll obviously not get overheated. So we'll see how active the midfielders are from one end to the other in the cooler weather.
Especially getting like cold air on your face while you're running, it feels probably great to these players.
Yeah, leading scorers for Elk Grove, Liliana Duckman with 5 goals. She's leading the team. Now, she can play multiple sports. I remember doing a basketball game 2 years ago. She was a very, very fast junior at the time, I guess it was. Very, very quick, good anticipation. She also plays volleyball. I watched her play volleyball, and I'd like her on the Harper team. Well, Conant starts out with the ball and kicks it forward. Conant stole it right away. Number 10, Bertani with the ball. Passes it back to number 3, Urban. Then they send it downfield. Elk Grove goalie is going to pick it up and get the first chance to punt it out of her zone. Maybe she'll roll it to a defender and go forward. We'll see. Punted to midfield by by Elk Grove's defender. It's already at midfield. Passes it forward. Caroline Hadler passed it back. Conant still with the ball. Looks like Ella Duckman is going to take the free kick. The younger sister. She's just a sophomore. Is Ella Duckman in any of your classes? You're a sophomore, right?
I don't really
Don't think so?
think so, yeah.
Seems like you would know all the kids in your classes, so if you don't know, she probably isn't, right?
Yeah.
So then Conant just hit it out of bounds. Elk Grove with the throw-in in the offensive zone. So Elk Grove is starting out with exactly what they want. They want the ball in the Conant zone and with control. Conant's still with it. Elk Grove's still with it. Finally, Conant sends it out to about midfield, but Elk Grove sends it back. The goalie's probably going to pick this up, and we'll have a goalie kick from Conant now. Soccer possession time is very important. Here's the punt, all the way about to midfield. Now that ball's maybe it's not that wet, but a little bit of water from the field. It's going to be a little heavier. I don't think anybody's going to want to have to head those shots, those punts. Goes off of number 18, Emma Simpson from Conant. Elk Grove's throwing again. Great job by Maher to keep control of the ball, but then she just sends it over to the middle and picked up by the Conant goalie. Number 1, that's Sydney Litney. Sends it upfield, takes a kind of a funny bounce. Conant with the ball again, Hadler. Keeps control of the ball. Good player. Sends it across court to somebody on the far side, which I need binoculars to see her name. Conant with the far side throw-in. So again, this game is going Elk Grove's way so far. They kept the ball successfully in Conant's zone. Conant's half of the field. We call it a soccer field these days, not a soccer pitch. We're in America. So Conant's defense with the ball, stolen. That's not a good place to lose the ball. Conant with the ball, pass into the far right corner, looking for a centering pass. And an easy goal. That had to be Dobresu, number 5. Right now, her jersey is facing the other direction. But she had her sweats on earlier. Yes, that was her great centering pass. So we're going to put a little ticky mark next to Sophia Dobresu's name. She's got the first goal of the game already. Didn't take long. So at the, about the 4-minute mark of the game, gets the first goal. So now the question is, how many more goals are Conant going to be able to get? So Conant with the ball in their back line, sends it out of bounds. Elk Grove has another chance with the ball at midfield on the throw-in. Conant with the first header of the game that I recall. Oh, now we have a race on the far side. Got a very speedy Conant outside, centers it across, too close to the net. It's going to be a goal kick. Some nice hustle by Conant on the far side of the field here. Outraced the Elk Grove defender to the ball. Tried to take a shot for the goal. Her teammate was offside, so had it been a pass, that wouldn't have gone. So we got a goal kick being taken by one of the defenders from from Elk Grove. Hit out to midfield. Headed backwards by Gabrielle Hoyer. Conant still with the ball on the far side, centered. They're going to turn the ball over from one side to the other. Intercepted nicely. Elk Grove with the ball and going on the attack again. Sent upfield. It's probably going to roll out of bounds. It's the problem with this turf. The ball just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. Right on grass, it would have stopped. It's a throw-in for Conant. Elk Grove with the ball on the side. Stolen back by Conant. Sent forward to number 11, Husnick. Good defense from Elk Grove to prevent that attack from continuing. Elk Grove with the ball, just kicks it out of bounds and kicked it off a Conant player. Should be Elk Grove's ball. Pretty good defense. Thrown upfield. Oh, the referee decided that she lifted the foot. When you do a throw-in from out of bounds, you got to keep that back foot planted in both hands over your head. You can't lift that back foot. You should see some of the kids' games. That call gets called a lot, but not so much in high school. But that gave Conant the ball to Dobresu, who centers it. Nobody there. Elk Grove doesn't clear it out. Referee calls a handball, and it's accidental handball. Elk Grove's free kick from about, 20 yards in front of the goal. A nice kick downfield. Conant with the ball, number 7, Carolyn Hadler. Dobresu with some nice work, lost it, tried to stop it with their chest, put the ball at her feet, but got stolen by Elk Grove. Far left side, out of bounds, will be Conant's ball. Throwing, it looked like number 10 will be throwing it in, Bertani. Keep that back foot planted, referee's looking for that. Ball got headed out of bounds by Conant, it'll be Elk Grove's throw in now. So it's still early, just a 1-goal game. Ball in the air, pushed forward by Elk Grove. Conant tries to clear it at least to midfield. Let's see who gets this. Elk Grove's got the ball on the far side. Some nice work from Bradley to hold on to the ball. Back into the middle. Centers it. It's probably offsides. Yep. Really close. So how does this offside work, right? So if any part of the player's offense of part of the body is in front of all the defenders, when the ball gets kicked, then the ball will come back. But if you can keep all your body parts behind the defender and you start your run right before the kick gets made, you can stay on side and you have a head of steam, and that could have been a breakaway. It was real close. Anyway, the free kick goes all the way downfield. The goalie, Litany, picks it up. Everybody's getting back to midfield, which is about where this punt's going to go. And we'll see if the players try to avoid heading this. So that's a big punt. Yep, kicked with the feet. Conant with the ball. Number 18, Simpson, pushes it forward. Looked on the side to me. Oh, they're going to call offside. Okay, I guess I wasn't looking close enough. So Bertani was offside again. Elk Grove is doing a good job pushing their defense up, causing those offsides. But you got to be careful, though, because if you push that defense up too late and that pass gets made and Bertani has a head of steam, that's going to be trouble to run her down. Okay, the free kick from Elk Grove all the way upfield. Far right corner. Race for the ball. Conant tapped it out of bounds, so now Elk Grove will get a throw-in from the right side. This is what Elk Grove wants, the ball in the offensive zone for as much of the game as they can. Maybe they can get a centering pass and try to find one of the Duckmans for a goal. That would be my goal, I think, at this point in time if I'm Elk Grove. The throw-in to the corner. There is no offsides on the throw-in. Ball goes back. Well, they're going to say there was an offside, so the player started onside but then went offside, so that's hence the offside call. If you start offside, it's okay on a throw-in. Here's the goal kick. So expect this to go to midfield. Littley's got quite the boot. It's a low kick. Elk Grove handled it nicely. Going to call a foul there for a little bit of pushing on Conant, and Elk Grove will have the ball. Looks like Duckman is going to take this free kick. This would be Ella Duckman. I have her on the basketball roster as well. Another one of the many multiple sport athletes that Elk Grove has on the roster. Punch it around a little bit like a pinball machine. Elk Grove wound up with the ball on the far side, centers it back to the right side, deep right corner was what the pass was intended for. Now at midfield, real high. Boy, you got to be careful. Dobresu is right there by the ball. It's danger, danger, Will Robinson, every time she's near the ball. She leads the Conant team with, I think it's 11 goals. That ball got past the defense. Now we're going to have a race. This is a breakaway, right side. See what happens here. Shot right in the net. Low right shot. Goalie dove to the left and just got past the goalie. So I think that was number 7. It's going to be hard to get a look at that jersey. We'll see who that gave that to. I couldn't tell the number. The Conant has numbers on the back, but not on the front of the jersey. Maybe a number 4. We don't know who scored that goal, but it was a nice breakaway. Number 8. So Sarah Bradley with the breakaway goal. 2-0 game, and that was at the 11-minute mark. Kick downfield. Conant puts it back at midfield. Headed forward. Conant's defense has the ball, kicks it to the right. And kicked out of bounds. Elk Grove will have a throw in. Along the right sideline, still Conant with control, loses it to, Elk Grove had control, loses it to Conant. Conant with another breakaway here, look out. Number 10, all by herself, Bertani. That's what they were looking for earlier. She's got ahead of steam. Some nice speed by the Elk Grove right side defender. Can't tell the number behind the ponytail, but did a great job to break that up. That was a long run for Bertani. It's hard to outrun a defender when you have a soccer ball that you have to keep in play in front of you as well. It is a corner kick. Looks like Bertani's going to take it from the corner. They like these corner shots to score on. You center it, and then you're looking for a header. Let's see where Dobrinsu is. Dobrinsu is right there on the far, not exactly on the post. She's about 5 yards in. Okay, we had a pretend kick there. So here it comes. Centered, tried to head it out. Looked like it went off Dobrinsu's head, I guess. So it's going to be a goalie kick for Elk Grove. So Elk Grove dodged a little bit of a bullet there. They had a breakaway coming at them. Some excellent speed on defense for for Elk Grove to break that up. Okay, here's the kick, about to midfield. Push forward. The referee is going to call a push on Conant. So Elk Grove's ball there, about the, hate to use the football term, but about the 45-yard line here. Duckman with the free kick. He's going for it all the way downfield, looking for a header that can maybe steer the ball toward the net. Conant with the ball coming back upfield, looking for another breakaway. Pushed behind the defense. They better have some speed because there's an awful lot of speed by Bradley over on that far side. Bradley with the ball, outran the defense to get it. Centered. Dobrinsu back to Bradley. Bradley with the ball. See if she centers it. She tries to, but nobody there. So it's away from... temporarily away from the net for the moment. Number 3, Rojas with the kick. Very nice kick. Looked like she was kicking a field goal. Did that hit the goalpost there over the net?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have been a field goal in football either, right? Another goal kick for Elk Grove. So another bullet dodged by Elk Grove. So it looks like Conant is okay with counter-attacking. They're letting Elk Grove maintain control of the ball, getting it into their zone, and then counter-attacking with the speed of Bradley and the ball control of Dobrinsu. They're 8-1. They know what they're doing.
It's like they're trying to trick Elk Grove into thinking that they're going to go the other way, but, or that it's their ball, but it actually isn't. And then Conant swoops in and tries getting the goal.
Right, they're kind of lying in wait there. It was Urban that had that long assist earlier. I thought it was Rojas. My bad. It was Conant that took the shot. Amani Urban that hit the goal post. Had the wrong score sheet in front of me. Okay, Dobrinsu, danger. Stopped by the goalie, then fell down, and then, oh boy, she almost lost the handle on that ball. Dobrinsu saw it and pounced just a quarter second too late. Good save by the goalie. Ball on the right near side. Elk Grove with it. Maher with it. Goes cross court. Nice left-handed pass, but it's going to go out of bounds. Again, the ball scoots on this wet turf. So Conant will get the throw in on the far side. So maybe there's no tricking Conant anymore. Conant has the ball in the offensive zone a lot, but the counterattacking from Conant has been deadly. All right, kick upfield from Conant. Defense from Elk Grove. Number 12, Liliana Duckman, the speedster on defense that broke up that breakaway, the multiple sport athlete. Elk Grove with the ball. Knocked over the defender from Conant. Therefore, it's a free kick for Conant from about the 12-yard line. Goalie's going to take it, so let's expect this to go downfield pretty far. Okay, down the middle, DeBrinsu with the ball in the air. Hasn't hit the ground yet until now. Goes out of bounds. Elk Grove's throw-in. It's going to say that was tipped, so it's going to stay with Conant. I didn't see the deflection. Here's a throw-in downfield. DeBrinsu with the ball. In the middle of the field. This is a dangerous territory. Great pass. Here we have another breakaway. Oh, no, she just sent that one a little bit wide of the net. That was Bertani again. I think she thought that there was a kind of an opening on the far side of the net. She thought maybe the goalie overextended her movement, kicked it to try to get the far post, but just went past. She might have also been thinking maybe DeBrinsu was going to run in and get a tip on it, but it didn't happen. So it's Elk Grove with the corner, with the goal kick. Good kick, but it's going to go out of bounds. Conant is starting to wear down Elk Grove a little bit. The ball's in this side of the field now for the last couple of minutes. DeBrinsu with the ball, keeping it high in the air. Excellent ball control. Keeps the ball and her away from the defender. We had a little bit of a push. I think that was Bradley that pushed the defender down at Elk Grove. And it's Elk Grove's ball. You're not going to get the calls in your favor usually on the offense there. The defense gets a little bit of a break on the defensive zone. Here's the kick out to midfield. Elk Grove with the ball. Doing a good job back and forth. I think that went out. Yep, there goes the flag from the sideline judge over there. And again, Conant with the ball. So now Elk Grove is struggling getting the ball back to the midfield. This is not a good sign for Elk Grove going forward. Down by 2 and now struggling to get the ball even to midfield now. Conant is wearing him out. This is another illegal throw-in. It looked like she didn't have both hands over his head. It looks like a signal from the ref. Elk Grove with the ball. Keep that back foot down. She did. DeBrinsu got the ball right away. Didn't take long. Conant looking for another breakaway. This will be onside. Another breakaway. Duckman got back. A right-footed shot just to the right of the goal. Duckman did a good job stopping that attack as well. Causing Bertani to stop, go the other direction. Took a right-footed kick wide, and we're back to where we were before. Elk Grove with a goal kick. Conant's got that plan down. Bertani is going to get probably a couple more breakaways before this is solved, I'll bet. Okay, now the ball gets to midfield. Number 3, Urban hits it. It gets stopped. And then kicked out of bounds. Looks like number 11, Husnick, kicked it out of bounds. Elk Grove with the ball. Sideline throw-in. Intercepted by number 18, Simpson. Sent forward. Here we go again. Bradley, a speedster on the right. He's going to win the battle of the ball. Looking to center it. Here's the centering pass. Too far. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will be another goal kick. So there's some speed on the far side by Bradley. She's already got a goal this game.
I feel like Elk Grove should have more of defense for their goal when it comes to the speedster, as you call them, Bradley. So I feel like they should watch out for Bradley.
Yeah, it might be a good coaching tip there. Spy Bradley, or bring one of the midfielders back or one of the strikers back for an extra defender, something. On the other hand, you're also down 2 goals. How do you win? She just fell over, I think. If you're down 2 goals, if you take away from your offense, you can't score the 2 goals either. DeBrinsu is onside. This is going to be trouble again. To your point, Elk Grove needs more defenders. Kick right into the goal. DeBrinsu didn't catch up with the ball until it was just about ready to go out the end line. So all she could do was kick it across the goal mouth, and of course it was an easy save. The Elk Grove goalie is busy today. Here's a punt, didn't go very far. Goes to an Elk Grove player. That's all good. Nice move. Pushed forward, midfield here. Looking for a pass on the far left. Carolyn Hadler almost had it. Now kicked out of bounds. Elk Grove's ball. Yeah, some other options is on those offensive passes. Elk Grove, if they're in sync, could move the defense up and cause an offside, or stay further back on defense so the speeder players can't get behind them. But whatever, it's a 2-0 lead. A very, very talented Conant team here. Elk Grove steals the inbounds pass, kicked forward to the center. Nope. What's that? I didn't see the ref signal on that, but it's going to be Conant's ball now. So Conant again with the ball at midfield, gets tossed in already. They're using multiple balls. The ball is back to Conant on defense, intercepted by Elk Grove. Push forward. Back and forth we go. Elk Grove tries to slam it upfield. It's kind of a high punt. Nobody there. Okay, here's another good pass to Bertani. She waits. Then Dobrinsu was offside. She couldn't pull the trigger. Okay, but she's got the ball again. Now you could send it. Number 18 does send it. Simpson got deflected. Elk Grove with the goal kick. Now, if again that were grass, the ball never would have gotten toward that or as close up to the goalie. So the fast turf allowed the ball to get to the goalie. Here's the goal kick to the defense. They're going to have to work it upfield. Almost lost the ball to Bradley. Elk Grove lost the ball. Nice steal from Staniak.
In this game, speed's the main factor, especially with the turf like this. They have to be sure that the ball doesn't go out of bounds and be sure that, the other team doesn't intercept the ball.
Yeah, speed is absolute number one ball control and speed when it comes to soccer. Elk Grove had the ball deflected when they were kicking it upfield. No hand call on the play. Duckman, I think that is, puts it upfield. It's hard to see the Elk Grove numbers. The Conant numbers are nice jerseys, black and white. Looks like black. Elk Grove have the kind of muddled gold or muddled yellow on the green jerseys, so sometimes it's hard to tell. Bradley going in around the defender, kicked it wide. If that was on goal, that was going to be in. Bradley had a burst of steam, got to the ball before the Elk Grove defender and had a clear shot at the net, just kicked it wide. She was going for the left side from her left, the goalie's right, and it looked like it was open. If that ball was just like 4 or 5 feet more to the right, it would have been in. Really nice play from Bradley. Conant's got 3 real nice offensive players up there. Dobrinsu's getting the benefit of a lot of goals this year, but boy, Bradley and can't say enough about Bradley and Bertani. Okay, a free kick here from about the 28-yard line, kicked upfield. Elk Grove fighting for it, finally gets it at midfield, looking to move the ball on the right side. Benitez had the ball lost. Bertani again with the ball. Seems to be all over the field. Kind of a war for the ball there. Stolen by Elk Grove. Dobrinsu was offside, I think. But here we go. Who's not offside is Bertani. Nope, again offside. Apparently she was, according to the far side line judge. Boy, she's a speed demon, too. Elk Grove's got to be careful about pushing that defense up. So far, they've only given up 2 goals in this game. So at this rate, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 goals. Maybe 7. Kicked upfield. Duckman with a nice boot. Stolen by Conant. Pushed forward. Simpson with the ball. Nice ball control there. Pushes it forward. It looks like it's offside as well. So a little delayed offside. You waited until she actually touched it before the flag went up, which is how you're supposed to do it. You can't call it offside before she touches the ball, because if she doesn't touch the ball, it's not an offside. So he has to wait for her to touch the ball. She finally did. So Bertani is right on the edge there. One step behind. That would have been another breakaway for her. Kicked upfield by Elk Grove. Again, Duckman's getting a workout on these free kicks from the back. Ball centered. Elk Grove has it. Far side. In some traffic. Goes back to the defense. Less traffic there. Back to midfield. Conant with some ball control here. We like to see that. Nice move, get around, pushes it forward, it's going to go out of bounds. Again, the wet turf and the speed of the turf pushes the ball off the field. Out of bounds throw in coming here. Conant playing a very good game, kind of like we said earlier, lying in wait, letting Elk Grove control the ball just a little bit, and then countering upfield with some very, very speedy forwards. Again, out of bounds. I think they're going to, Conant's ball again. Yeah, the throw in. Same, just pushing it up. Elk Grove keeps tapping it out on the throw in, messing up the play, but the ball gets pushed forward a couple 10 yards every time. Okay, this apparently was a handball, so it's right there at the 30-yard line. Free kick. Stolen by Elk Grove. Great job. Pushed forward, probably, well, was going to get intercepted. Probably needed to hold the ball a little longer before he made that pass. Now, Conant's defense is a little bit back a little. They're not worried so much about keeping the line even. DeBrinsu's passing attack to Bradley got foiled. Elk Grove with it at midfield. This could be trouble if Bertucci stays on side. Nope, Elk Grove with the ball. Bertani, not Bertucci, sorry. Elk Grove with the ball on the far right side. That looks like a number 11. Sydney Joseph, who also plays basketball with the ball. Her sister was on the basketball team when we were doing that game as well. They're sisters or twins, I'm not sure, but it looks like there's only one. Well, both Josephs are on the soccer roster here. Tiffany and Sydney. Except they're both with the number 11 jersey. And I wonder what that's supposed to mean. So one of the Josephs had the ball there. I guess if they're twins and they both have the same number. Anyway, we get a corner goal kick here from Elk Grove. This is their best chance of the goal of this game. See, 28 minutes into the first half. Centered. A good kick, but blocked in front. That was a nice pass and a great kick toward the net. Well played, but there was a Conant defender in the way. Ball thrown back in. Conant still on offense. Kicked back out. Elk Grove with the ball on the far side again. I want to say that's Carolyn Hadler on the far side. It looks like it's probably a number 7. The throw in. A little too far. Conant double teaming. The ball went out of bounds. Again, a corner kick. One would say, the Conant coach would probably say that was misplayed by the two Conant defenders. So we get another corner kick. Looks like is that 20 over on the far side? Is that Duckman again kicking this in? So she's don't want to give her a nickname here, but queen of the free kicks. Now, corner kick on the far side. Centered. Nope, hit the side. Actually, it didn't even hit the side of the net, went behind the net. That's what you don't want on a free kick. From the corner, you got to kick it onto the playing surface in front of the net, not behind. Probably with the right foot, was trying to curl it around the post, maybe get a lucky goal that way. But anyway, behind the net, Litney with the goal kick. Her kicks have gone all the way to midfield. She's got a good boot on her. Boom. Elk Grove got in the way of that. It's going out of bounds, kept in, and a very offside Dobrinsu on the play. So the ball will come back. We have a sub coming in. Can't tell numbers, but we got a sub coming in. Number 3 is going out. So that's Urban is going out. Looked like 22 came in. Olivia Hagler. Says she's a forward, but looks like she's lined up on defense right now. The throw in from Conant. Good ball control. Elk Grove with the steal. Just punches it downfield, not out of bounds. Just spoiled that play. So we'll have some more midfield action here with a Conant throw in. Far right side. Out of bounds. Conant's ball again. Upfield. It's danger over there with Dobrinsu. You got to get that ball out of there. Some excellent defense by Conant, holding on to the ball, preventing Dobrinsu from getting the ball. Sophia Dobrinsu, leading scorer on Conant. Danger. The ball centered. Nobody there from Conant. Kicked backwards from Elk Grove. This is going to go out of bounds. This is going to be a Conant ball from the corner. That was misplayed, unfortunately. So Conant's got a 2-goal lead, only 10 minutes, 9:48 to go in the first period. We've got Bertani kicking it from the corner. So this could very well become a 3-0 lead in a moment. Let's see. Centered toward the net, just wide. Nope, in the net. 3-0. That was off Dobrinsu's head. Perfect pass to Brinsu with the goal. Nicely done. I actually thought that went wide, but nope, it just skimmed the side of the net. We'll get the official PA announcement in a moment. 3-0. They just said Conant. So 3-0, just like we said, you don't want to get those corner kicks up. That's where the goals get scored quite commonly, and that preset play from Conant worked. 3-0 now. Now there's looked to me like Elk Grove about 20 yards offside on that kick. You have to take the ball back. The referee has decided to ignore it and let him play on. But when you kick it forward like that, you kind of have to wait. Anyway, Conant with the ball, goes out of bounds. Should be Elk Grove's throw-in. That'll be an interesting replay if somebody wants to do a little clip. Conant with the ball back upfield. That looked like Duckman again on the stopping the ball out of midair. Okay, Elk Grove with a shot here. Gets defended from Conant, keeping the ball from going out of bounds and with control. And then lost control to Elk Grove, but back to the Conant defender. It's going to go out of bounds. No, Elk Grove is pushing the ball forward. They're doing a good job still. Despite down 3, they're keeping the ball in the offensive zone. This is all good. Off the defender's head, 17. That was Hennig. Then swiped by Conant. The ball's high in the air. Gary fighting positively for the ball for Conant. Now lost it to Elk Grove. Hits it forward kind of randomly. Gets behind Duckman. Should probably send it back to the goalie. No, she kicks it upfield instead. Stolen back by Conant. Good ball control. Back to 22. Hagler, who just came in, pushed forward. This will go off the field, and there'll be a goalie kick for Elk Grove. So some good hustle there at midfield from both teams. Score remains 3-0, about 8 minutes to go. Got some more subs. So 18 and 10 are going off the field. Simpson and Bertani from Elk Grove. So that's going to, well, one would assume would lessen their offense. Can't see the numbers of the players coming on. It looks like what's that, a 12 and an 8? So it looks like somebody named Caitlin. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm not going to try. Ball back to Conant's defense. They're sending it. This will go off the field again. And it'll be another goal kick. And number 19 looks like came on the field. So Maria Ahmad looks like she just came off the bench for Conant. Give a little breather there, or maybe we won't see Bertani and back in the game. We'll see. Goal kick. Nice kick all the way out to midfield. Again, Conant magically ends up with the ball. There's like a swarm of Elk Grove defenders around it, making it hard for Conant at least for a while. Centered. A bevy of Conant defenders, not kicked very far away. Dobrinsu running first to the ball. Before it gets to the end, she kept it in play. Oh, she didn't keep it in play. They're saying offside on Dobrinsu. Okay, I didn't see that. So she was offside around the, 12 or 13 yard line.
It seems like Elk Grove's finally learning their mistake of not guarding their goal. And as you saw in the last play, they're swarming Conants, meaning that, so that they couldn't get in their goal. Yeah,
they had 5 defenders around Dobrinsu there, and they didn't allow her to get control of the ball. Off of Conant, out of bounds, a throw in here. See who's going to take this. Figures a ponytail in the way. Number 11 with it. Looks like Joseph. One of the Josephs. Push to the far side. Hadler with some good footwork there. Conant with the ball back. Ahmed with it. Pushed forward by Connolly. Better hustle up on defense. They're being tracked from behind there. Guerrieri is following up the play, doing a good job harassing the Elk Grove defense. Ball centered. Ball out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Conant's throw-in on the far side. So following up on your comment, there's only one striker at midfield. Everybody else is back on D here. So everybody else is between the ball and the goal for Elk Grove at the moment.
Yeah, and you could see there's like one Conant, or actually two Conant people that are actually facing where they want the goal to be.
At midfield still, Conant with control. A couple of Elk Grove defensive swarm got the ball back, carrying it upfield on the right. Joseph doing a good job. Didn't lose it, passed it forward, and we're just going to kick it way wide of the goal and get a goal kick for Litany. So I think that ball just a little bit of, I don't know if frustration is quite the right word, but get the ball on the other side of the field kind of a kick. Give us a little bit of a break here. Litany with a good kick, so that break's going to be short-lived. The ball's going to end up at midfield here at the end of this. Elk Grove with control. Hadler, I think that is. Okay, push forward. It's going to be a race for the ball. DeBrinsu's in the thick of that race. Duckman catching her from behind. DeBrinsu with it. Still controlling it. Took a shot. Right at the goalie, bounced off the goalie. Good save. Veronica Cosbiel with it. Now a goal kick coming. Duckman pushed forward. Ahmed with the ball twice. Hit her the first time. She got it right back to her. Good steal from Elk Grove defense. Elk Grove with it. Then push forward to midfield. Nobody there. Elk Grove still with the ball, though. Finally got stolen. It's going back and forth here at midfield. Now they both fell, no call. Elk Grove defense with the ball. I think that's Duckman who kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Conant's ball, far side throw in. So just 2:36 to go in the first half. You want to say score-wise, Conant has absolutely dominated this game. But if you were to say ball control time, it's closer to even. It would be interesting to have one of those chess clocks, and every time the ball crosses midfield, put the button and it goes on the other side. But ball control is maybe a little bit in favor of Conant, not a whole lot. So Elk Grove has to be, again, looking at positively with how much time they've held on to the ball. But unfortunately, 3 goals to catch up is going to be a tall order. Another goal kick, 2 minutes to go. And out of bounds, Conant with the throw-in. Gets the ball in quickly. Pushed from behind a little bit by Elk Grove. A little pushing never hurt anybody, right? It's been a very, very clean game, both teams. Nothing dirty, no nasty tackles. In fact, have we even seen a sliding tackle? Not one sliding tackle the whole first half. Far side, number 4, Farringall swipes the ball for Conant. Back on defense and cleared. Long kick. Again, Conant pushing ball just upfield, hoping for a breakaway. Some hustle there from Elk Grove. Did I say Conant? I meant Elk Grove. Elk Grove with the ball on the far right. Now it's going to go out of bounds, though. We're going to get an out-of-bounds throw-in here from Conant. Number 22, Hagler with the ball. Looks for DeBrinsu, can't find her. And Duckman with it. Kicks, that's going out of bounds. That's not what she meant to do with it. So Hagler with the ball again, upfield. This is going to be another throw-in. 3 throw-ins in a row, each time the ball moving up. DeBrinsu with it, kept the ball in the air, lost it. Good defense, Duckman. Elk Grove is doing a much better job swarming people, at least on when it's not on the fast break. Mia Jonas taking a long time getting up there. Kicked toward the goal. This will be another save. So Veronica Cosbeil handles that ball easily as it kind of took about a two-hopper into her. Up to midfield. Back to Conant. There's a pass. Dobrinsu with it to the left. Caitlin with the ball and kicked out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for Conant. Conant pressuring while the half is going to end here. So at the end of the first half, a 3-0 lead for Conant. And, well, you have to say Elk Grove has been in the game where they've had the ball almost as much as Conant, right? Just haven't been able to dent the net. If come to think of it, have we even seen a save on the other side?
No.
I don't know that we've even got a save. It's not like we're keeping track of shots on goal here.
Yeah, I feel like Elk Grove should do a lot better during the second half now that they've seen Conant and their tactics. So hopefully, we'll see. Maybe they'll make a comeback.
Well, okay, so if you're Conant, you have a 3-0 lead. You took a couple of your starters out late. Are you going to put them back in the game? Or are you going to leave them out, let the other players play? So that's one question that has to be answered. And then who's going to adjust better? Conant's going to have the opportunity to adjust against Elk Grove, just the same as Elk Grove is going to have the opportunity to adjust against Conant. So who's going to win that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a break here for a little while.
back to girls soccer at EGHS versus Conant.
So this is a fun game so far. This is Bob Vilsoy and, of course, Brooke. So you enjoying it?
Yeah.
So you think Conant can come back and win this? Think Elk Grove can come back and win this? Or do you think it's in the bag for Conant so far? What do you think?
It may be in the bag for Conant, but with the break, maybe they found some things out about each other and maybe they'll improve.
Okay, well, we're going to find out. Now, the weather hasn't changed. It's still, maybe a little bit chillier. I got the phone here with the weather. It says 52 degrees. Right on the nose, right? 52 degrees. This is what we thought that it was at game time. So the temperature hasn't changed. There's been no rain. It's cloudy. Now, broadcasting here in the past, you can see the sunset setting in the right behind the clouds. Sometimes when there are no clouds, that sun gets really, really bright. So then you try to see the jersey numbers. I feel bad a little bit. The Conant numbers are easy to see, but the Elk Grove jerseys, the muted yellow on the green jerseys are sometimes hard to read from the far side. So unfortunately, we can't tell always who's got the ball for Elk Grove. But it's a good game. Both teams have. I had the ball seemingly about the same amount of time. So Elk Grove does have some ability to control the ball, which is good. They haven't had much offense. They haven't had probably any shots on goal now that they think about it. They had one corner kick, or I think maybe two corner kicks. Not very many. Conant struck gold on their corner kick when it was 2-0, about 8 minutes to go in the game. I think Dobrinsu put that one off her head and off the side of the goal inside the net. There is a great pass and close on that play. So the switching sides. Elk Grove is on the right now, and Conant on the left. And I've got the score sheets on the same side, so I won't call names from the wrong team as much, I think. Conant's going to start out with the ball. Hopefully they'll make sure everybody stays on side before they kick it off. So 18, Simpson is standing there with the ball. She'll kick it backwards to start. Conant with the ball. Forwards it to midfield, back to Elk Grove, kind of just giving it away. Conant pushing it forward. In line and wait there is number 10, Bertani. Almost had a breakaway, well defended. Elk Grove with the ball now on the near side, pushes it forward, but unfortunately out of bounds. Conant will get a throw in from the near side. Killian with the throw in now. Keep that back foot down, both hands over her head. Pushes it. Nice steal from Conant. That was Joseph. Pushes the ball all the way over to Husnick. Far side is at number 3. Urban forwards it. Intercepted from Elk Grove. On defense is Conant. Kicks it upfield. Elk Grove with the nice takeaway. Pushes it forward on the far side. Again, excellent ball control. Kicked off of a Conant defender. They'll get a throw in from the far side. Centered, and Conant pushing it forward. Elk Grove with the ball in the offensive zone, though. Could be a shot. It's a high pop-up instead, and the goalie's going to let it go out of bounds. We're going to get a goal kick from Litney. Sounds kind of funny, a high pop-up in soccer, right? But she just got 2 under the ball, and the ball went straight up instead of forward toward the net. So Litney with the goal kick. Out to midfield. Elk Grove with it. Going backwards, which is sometimes a good thing to do to maintain control of the ball. They're turning over from one side to the other. Now sending it forward, hoping to get a breakaway. But the goalie for Conant's right there, making an easy save. Good attempt from Conant, though. They had some speed on the outside. I'm pretty sure that was Joseph that was doing that run. What we don't know is it Tiffany or Sydney. Kicked forward, midfield. Elk Grove with the ball again. Goes back to the defense. Kicked forward by Hennig. This could be trouble now. On the far side, Conant, another 1-on-0 breakaway, but caught from behind. It, like I said, centered, kicked away. Finally, somebody sliding after the ball. And they're going to say a foul on, looks like number 10, Bertani, so it's going to be a free kick from there, from Elk Grove. Good defense. That was our first slide tackle. I think we saw the whole entire game. Out to midfield again. Conant with control, sends it forward. Go back to the goalie. Nope, she's going to kick it side, intercepted. This is trouble. He got a 2-on-1. Now a breakaway. Kicked forward, but a nice, didn't have enough mustard on it, and a good save from Elk Grove. Ball still in play, still in their own zone. Elk Grove with it. Sent forward. Elk Grove now with some numbers. 4 offensive players sent to the right side. Joseph with it. Centers it. Far side. Number 3, Urban will run under it. Get it forward. Push forward. Conant with the ball now. Sending it. Far side. This is also, looks like, well, let's see. Is it onside? Yes, it is. Another breakaway. Bertani should be a goal here. Right at the goalie. What a fantastic save by Cosbiel. Unfortunately, she meant to kick it more to the left, but Cosbiel read the play. It went right at her. It's a nice breakaway, but kicked right at the goalie. Got to kick that a little bit more to the left. I'm sure she'd like that shot over again. Looks like she's got an awful lot of experience on those breakaways as well. In the meantime, Elk Grove now with the ball on the near side, pushes it forward to Joseph, centers it. Some excellent defense from Killian. Conant with the ball again. This will be offsides, right up the middle. Simpson was behind the whole entire Elk Grove defense, hence the offside. Easy call to make. Elk Grove does a good job of pushing their defense up. You know, that can work both ways, though. You get offside calls, you get some free kicks from midfield, but on the other hand, it also allows breakaways if you don't do it right. So here's the defensive kick, sent all the way downfield. It'll be an easy play for the goalie, Litney. So she's giving the time for both teams to get back to about midfield. She'll punt this. Nice kick. Nobody's going to want to head that. It bounces once, twice. Kicked forward. Conant headed back. A little bit of a push. The ball's going to go to Conant. The ref's done an excellent job here, making sure that there's not any excess pushing, shoving, fouls. Anything that's close to a foul, he just calls it, gives the other team a free kick. This is an excellent job of refereeing. It's not about him. The players get to play. So well refed game. Ball goes out of bounds. Of course, you know how that'll go. It'll be the announcer's jinx. The very next play, somebody will get tackled and they'll make the wrong call, right? Ball centered across. Elk Grove defended it. Sends it up toward midfield. Joseph fighting with Killian with the ball. Elk Grove pushing it some more upfield. Far side goes out of bounds. It'll be still Elk Grove's ball. Taking their time to throw it in. They throw it in. Upfield. Deflected. Conant controlling the ball now. Well, no. They kick it out of bounds instead. So Elk Grove another throw in. Far side. I don't see Dobrinsu, so I wonder if she's gone for the half. With a 3-0 lead, maybe you don't need her, or she's getting some more breather time. Easy save for Litney. The ball just rolled right up to her. The high kick to midfield. Control. Oh, Ahmad missed it. Good job by Elk Grove to maintain control of it. Far side. And kicked out of bounds. And Conant's ball. Urban with it, throws it upfield. No handball called. Elk Grove with the ball. Duckman that had to hurt. Duckman kicked it forward, stopped by Simpson. Kicked forward again. It's going to make it all the way to the goalie. Littman with another easy play. Keeping the ball on the ground for the moment. Now she picks it up.
This is a lot more competitive than the beginning. I mean, for defense-wise.
Well, Dobrinso out of the game is making it partly competitive. Every time here we go, send it right in front, a shot, and a goal! Just like you said. So Elk Grove gets one of them back. Excellent centering pass. The defense just wasn't there. The goalie had only part of the net covered, and the ball went to the left side, to the right side of the goal, to the left side of the shot. Can't see who got the goal. I wanted to say it looked like it was a number 10, but I really just can't tell. So I don't know who they're going to give it to. But who'd they say got that? I didn't hear it. So anyway, 3-1. The scoreboard will have to get updated there, but 3-1. Excellent play. Now, so it's only a 2-goal game. Maybe Durance will have to come back in. You wouldn't want to make it too close, right? In the meantime, it's Elk Grove's ball out of bounds. 2-goal lead. They just need a safety to catch up now. That should ignite their spirits just a little bit. One might argue, can you say this, that perhaps Conant was a little bit, I don't know, not hustling maybe as well as they could have with a 3-0 lead in the second half and some of the starters on the bench. But whatever. Elk Grove now just down 2. Far side, here we go, another potential breakaway. Takes the shot, well defended, cleared out. Good defense there from Elk Grove. Holding on the ball, pushing it upfield. Elk Grove now a 2-on-3. Continuing to maintain control of it. Excellent ball control here. Looks like it's a number 19. Maher with excellent ball control on that. Well done. Control the ball all the way from midfield to the far side, then almost to the near side, and then kicked it upfield, so it'll be another goal kick. So Elk Grove with showing flashes of life here. Boy, that goal had to feel good. You're getting shut out. You're getting beat by a good team 3-0, and you realize, wow, hey, we can score. Kick to midfield. Elk Grove pushes it forward. Simpson with the ball. Gets bumped a little bit. Loses it. They're going to call the bump. Elk Grove with the free kick there. Of course, the free kick never happens exactly where the bump was, right? Pushed forward. Is that number 4? Some nice defense from Elk Grove. Number 4, if that's who it was. Farringale took a tumble, but no call again. Now there's a good hit. He's going to call that on Conant. Elk Grove with the free kick now. Nothing wrong with a good hip check in the middle of a play, right? Duckman with the free kick back at the 43-yard line or so. Boom. Elk Grove maintaining possession, kicks it forward, and this will be grabbed by the goalie. So again, Elk Grove with some life on the play. Some good hustle there. Litany with the kick now. It's at midfield, pushed forward by Ahmad. Elk Grove with it. Joseph with a nice pass to the sideline. Oh, just out of bounds. Just a little bit out of Hennig's reach there. I like the play, though. Bertani pushes it forward with both of her hands on the out-of-bounds play. Duckman centers it, pushes on the far side. Oh, the pass a little bit behind. That might go out of bounds. Nope, good save out of there on the far side. Oh, she stepped on her foot. They both went down, no call. Incidental contact. Or if the referee felt like there was no advantage given to call the foul. Joseph with the ball. Nice centering pass. Back. Oh, an attempt back to Joseph gets intercepted by Conant. Kicks it forward. Bertani looks forward before she kicked it. Then she unfortunately kicked it out of bounds. Not where she wanted it to go, as evidenced by her hands on her face after it went out of bounds. Jazerzinska, is that her name? Jazerzinska, number 18. We haven't called her name yet. With the throw in from the side. Hadler had it stolen and then sent upfield. This is going to be offside. Zubrinsu's back in. I see her now. I didn't see her sub in. But she's not going to win this race with Duckman. Duckman clears it to the far side. And now we got another one-on-one, or as we said earlier, even we talked about this at halftime, those 50-50s. Great move from Elk Grove getting past the defense, but unfortunately, I'm not sure what she was doing with that. Just kicked it wide of the net. Was she looking for a centering pass? Is probably what she was trying to do. But the momentum that she had, unfortunately, kicked the ball behind the goal net. Sometimes when you're running at full speed, it's hard to make that ball go too far to the left. So it kind of went more forward. Goal kick coming. 27 minutes to go in the game, or 13 minutes into the second half. But it's just a 2-goal game here.
And since the turf is wet, it also makes the ball skid
Yep.
more, so
Yeah.
it's going to be fairly difficult to keep it where you want it to go.
Yeah, it goes faster. Duckman had to win that race on defense, get the ball, kick it out of bounds. It might have been deflected. Let's see what they call here. Referee's got his hand up, which says somebody got fouled. Actually, it sounds like it was an offsides call. Well, I can't say I saw it. This will be now at home when you're watching this on Facebook, right? You can go hit the replay and see what that call was. It looks like the call was actually going to be offsides. Duckman hits it. It's forward. Elk Grove with the ball before it goes out of bounds, maybe. Tried to center it. Nope, it'll be another goal kick. So just saying, so this game right now is being broadcast, right, by Elk Grove TV. It's on Facebook. So the way I find it is I go to my Facebook, well, actually my wife's Facebook account, right? And then I look up EGTV and then type in 6, and then Elk Grove TV always pops up. And then a couple days from now, it'll get posted at www.egtv.vbit, or maybe it's Vibit, but it's viebit.com. So then you can download the game. And if you do download the game, the players can make highlight films out of that. I know that's worked for volleyball. We've downloaded volleyball highlights, and the players then put the volleyball highlights together. And sure enough, I got a libero playing at Benedictine next year, and the coach never saw the girl play, right? But she saw the highlight film, and the highlight film's good enough for me. So maybe that Elk Grove goal that we just got can go on a highlight film, and next thing you know, you got a college scholarship. Centering pass on the corner kick, went past the zone, went past the goal, out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in, but almost from the corner. So egtv.viebit.com. In a couple of days, it'll be there. But right now, it's on Facebook. Okay, so we have an Elk Grove throw-in from their own corner on the left side, on their left side. Ball thrown upfield. Intercepted by Conant. Centering, Elk Grove, nice clear, but right back to another Conant player. Conant with it again, far side. Gets around Ferrangal, nice. Oh, is that out of bounds? Let's see, got tipped? Didn't see who got off of there. Looks like it's Elk Grove throwing. Upfield, Elk Grove, this time off the Elk Grove player, and it'll be Conant's ball. Ferrangal in the middle of that for Conant. The throw-in looks like it's Urban. You can't tell her number, but that's what it looks like. Far side. Dobrinsu trying to keep control of the ball. Finally went out of bounds off of her. He's got excellent ball control. Likes to play with the ball in the air. Excellent body control. Ball thrown in. Intercepted. Still Conant with the ball. Sends it into the middle. If that was centered more in the middle, Bertani had a shot at it, but didn't go exactly where she wanted it to go. So that offensive set was stopped. There's a punt from the goalie, only to about the 30-yard line. Conant running it back, out of bounds. Looks like we got a sub. Got Killian going out. Coming in, Staniak, Reese Staniak. Ball thrown forward on the far side. Stolen by Elk Grove. Number 8, Bradley. Is that number 8? 18 maybe? Simpson probably. Simpson, 18 with the ball. Excellent ball control. Nowhere to pass it, so instead she just chucks it upfield on the deep right, looking for Bertani. Bertani with excellent ball control, centered back. Conant still with the ball. Finally, Elk Grove gets it. Jonas made a swipe at it, and then Ferengel with the ball now. Pushes it forward. Some nice defense from Elk Grove. Push forward, look out. Duckman with some speed on defense. There's 2 Duckmans back there, so. Oh, here, is that onside? Nope, offside. So Bertani does a great job just right at that defensive line. Maybe offside a couple too many times today, I don't know, but she's had several breakaways, so it's probably worth the risk. Okay, Duckman with the free kick, upfield. I wonder, in Duckman's case, the older sister, Liliana, is she going to play basketball? Is she going to play volleyball, soccer? It's oh my goodness, a shot all the way from the 15 or 18-yard line. Dobrinsu kicked it one-timer over the defender, over the goalie, to the top of the net. I mean, you feel like the goalie had no chance on that. So that's a hat trick for Dobrinsu. What a kick. I wouldn't have guessed I would have taken that shot. But it was on goal, high in the air. Nobody really had any chance at it. You'd have to be a 6-foot goalie and in the right spot to stop that one. She'll have to put that on her highlight film and say it this way. Which D1 school is she going to go play at? She's a junior. Wait. Dobrinsu's a sophomore. Hello. So Conant's going to be good for a few years to come, it looks like. Farringall with the ball, upfield. Elk Grove steals it, pushes it across. Nobody on the near side, so it's going to go back to Conant. Bertani, who's all over the field, gets it back to her defense, kicks forward. Elk Grove running back on defense, just kicks it into the middle of the field. Actually, a pretty good pass. Push it to the far side. And took too long to make that pass. Conant steals it. Now pushes it upfield, back to the Elk Grove defense. They'll probably send it. They did, to the middle. Jonas with the ball, pushed it on the far side. And Conant stole it. Simpson again, some nice fancy footwork there. Wonder what club she's at. Nice footwork there. There's going to be a free kick. Looks like Dobrinsu might have been pushed. The free kick's back here at the 50, which says it was somebody else that was pushed. Didn't see who. But Conant with the ball, with the free kick at midfield. And a 4-1 lead. 21 minutes to go. Centered. Elk Grove ends up with the ball on the far side, but really doesn't have numbers. What'll she do? Continues to maintain control of it. Oops, stolen by Conant. Kicked back to Conant. Turns it over to this side. Offside, Dobrinsu. Again, Elk Grove's defense, they maintain a very straight and up forward line. There is risk of breakaways, but if they can catch those players from behind, they've collected a number of offsides against Conant. Let's see, Conant, how many games have they played? They've played 14 games. They scored 35 goals, so almost 3 goals a game. So Conant's above their average today, though. Ball's at midfield. And Conant winds up with it, kicks it out of bounds on the far side. It'll be a Conant throw-in. The game hasn't been, like I said, too physical, just a few pushes, but nothing nasty. Conant kicks the ball forward. Elk Grove going back on defense to get it, pushes it forward. Conant steals it again. Dobrinsu, good ball control, aims for Simpson. That's not Simpson, aims for Campbell Hoye. Now looks for a breakaway on the right side again. Some good defense. Let's see what happens here. Possession maintained by Bertani. Finally gets double teamed. The ball goes toward the sideline. Bertani almost had it again. Let's see a left foot kick where that goes. Centers it. Oh, they're not in a good place. Dobrinsu with the ball right in the middle. Passed over to Simpson. A high kick just over the net. With a left foot boot right over the net. This nice centering pass. That Simpson's got some soccer ball skills. I guess the trick to do to this is find out what club she plays at. You go there and excellent ball control. Just over the net, though. We got to keep that toe pointed just a little bit down on that kick. All right, ball centered. Off of Conant, out of bounds, deflected. It should be Elk Grove's ball. Jonas with the ball quickly, but nobody upfield to pass it to. We got somebody down for the moment. I don't see a number. Didn't really see what happened to her. I don't know. Did you see what happened to her? It's getting up slow.
Really.
It might have been who the ball got deflected off of. I don't know. Couldn't tell. Trainer comes out. She's walking slow, so somebody's going to come in. That is Campbell Hoy, senior, mid-forward, walking off slowly. At least she's walking, though. And she's not writhing in pain like the professional soccer players do on the ground. Okay, Elk Grove. Jazz Rzinska put the ball back on the ground, and who's going to pick it up? It's a throw in from the side, upfield. Hadler with the ball, loses it. Good steal up to Conant. Centered again. Simpson with it. Forward, it's got to be offsides again. Again, a very disciplined back line from Elk Grove prevented another attack. So Conant was trying to push send the ball forward, but Elk Grove moved up just in time. So Conant was clearly offsides on that play. You got to give credit to the defensive coach here at Elk Grove, at least today, pushing that line straight and forward. Although they've given up a lot of goals this year. The ball kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be Elk Grove's ball on the far side. So it went off somebody on Conant's head. So 4-1 lead Conant has with 17 minutes to kill, or Elk Grove has to view it like 17 more minutes for them to try to score 3 more goals. Conant steals the inbounds pass, kicks it upfield. It's going to go out of bounds. Really good attempt at getting it before it went out of bounds, but Elk Grove's ball on the far side. What we also haven't seen a lot of is side switches. The ball goes from one defender to the other defender, then cross court. Now, this is onside. She was on this side of midfield. Here is a breakaway. Bertani kicks it wide. And another one of those fast breaks, as I call it, she would like to have back again, I'm sure. Maybe one more dribble and then a kick. But she pulled it wide. Again, it's difficult to kick it on the run, full speed, straight at the net. Here's the boot from the defender. Elk Grove pushes it forward. The ball's at midfield. Connolly with it. Pushes it back. Here's a steal for Joseph. And some space. But well defended. Swiped from by Staniak, who just came off the bench a moment ago. Elk Grove with it again. Duckman with the ball in some space, went for it. On the tricky turf, okay, so it's turf, it's fast, and then the wetness on the turf makes the ball skid even more. So Duckman took a shot. She's on defense and probably feels like, hey, it's about time I took a shot here. It was a nice kick, right at the one hopper at the goalie. The goalie had to move. Nice save from Litany. It's definitely a shot on goal out there. So Elk Grove with at least another shot on goal. Stolen. Bertani on the steal, now going forward into the far corner on the right. Before it goes out of bounds, Elk Grove maintains ball, a little bit of a bump, no call, and Hennig pushes it forward, but stolen. Is that Simpson again? She's everywhere. Pushed forward, and the offsides flag is up. Again, that disciplined Elk Grove defense. You risk breakaways, but you get an awful lot of offside calls, and then you get free kicks in the midfield. Elk Grove pushing up. So we expect this to be a pretty long Duckman free kick. Boom. That Duckman, the younger Duckman's got a boot. Elk Grove maintaining the ball on the far side. Nice ball control, centering it. It's still with ball control. Hadler with the shot. Is that 7? Hadler with the shot. Nice turnaround shot. Not a whole lot of pace on the ball, but it was at the goal. Unfortunately, right at the goalie. But if it was, maybe 10 feet over, one side or the other had a chance to go. And it looked like it might have been a handball there. It got called, and it's going to be Conant's ball. Inadvertent, the ball just bounced up and hit her in the arm. No time went by, and Conant pushes it up on the far side. It's going to go out of bounds, kept in. Elk Grove with the ball. And some space, kicked forward. I don't know, that's into a 1-on-3 situation. Goes out of bounds and Conant's ball. So she's sending it upfield and going to get a 1-on-3 battle. Conant with it. Pushed again. Is she onside? Let's see. Some speedy defense caught up. Bertani letting the ball go out of bounds, and it's looking like it's going to be a corner kick. So Elk Grove's defense did a good job to stop it, but to do that, though, they give up a corner kick. You don't really want to give up corner kicks if you can help it. The sky is pretty over there with the sun going down. Okay, Bertani on this corner kick. The goalie pushed it with both hands out to the far side. Elk Grove's going to get possession. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Elk Grove's ball. So that's it. Corner, danger, danger. Will Robinson play? Okay, the ball thrown upfield, Elk Grove. Centered, nope, not centered. It went out of bounds. It's going to be a free kick. Let's see where they say it's going to be a free kick. Not a free kick. It's going to be a throw-in from the side. Let's see where that throw-in is going to happen. So about the 20-yard line-ish. Centered. Dobrinsu lets it go behind her. Elk Grove with it. Let's see. Nice move by Joseph, but it's going to go out of bounds. That's too bad. On grass, that would have been. That was a great move to get by the defender. The defender, Hagler, caused that turnover and is now going to throw the ball in. Over through Dobrinsu. Duckman got a hand on it. Now Dobrinsu and Duckman are fighting back and forth. Kicked on the far side. That'll be offensive. Offsides if she gets it. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Elk Grove's ball. Again, good defense by Elk Grove, stopping that threat before it ever got near the net. Okay, the ball on the far side. Another 1-on-3. Good defensive play from Conant. Conant ran it down. Unfortunately, turned it over midfield. Now kick to the right side. Again, looking for Bertani. Couldn't control it. Elk Grove with the ball. And that's some nice defense there. Some really nice physical defense there. Excellent job there. I think that was number 17, Hennig. Give her a shout out for a good D. Okay, Conant with the ball here at the 35-yard line. The throw in. Conant a little slow getting back. Elk Grove now stealing the ball. Pushes it upfield, but swiped back by Hagler. Now push forward. Bertani with the ball. Elk Grove put it out of bounds, so now another throw in on the side. Hagler. Simpson missed it, and Elk Grove got it. Oop. Connolly with it back. Simpson pushes it forward, and Hennig gets it. Kicks it out of bounds. Going to get another throw in from there. Got a soccer ball in the field. They got to move. Hagler with the throw in, centers it. Simpson kicks it backwards. Nice kick, bicycle kick over her head. Kick down the field. Elk Grove keeps it in bounds. Doesn't go out. Oops. And then goes off of Hagler out of bounds. Elk Grove with the throw in. So some nice near side action here. It's kind of nice when the play is on, close to us instead of far away from us.
But with that, they got to be difficult of the line because they don't want to get it out of bounds. So you could see them trying to get it in, but it also is fairly difficult with everyone surrounding the line.
Yeah, and whoever goes off of last is the other team throws it in. Okay, another substitution made. Looked like Jonas came back on the field. Headed forward by Hadler. And is that a number 8? Number 11. Husnick pushed it back to the goalie. Litney, who kicked it to midfield. It's a nice hustle there from Conant to get the ball back. Elk Grove staying tight, not giving up. Staniak took a whack at it. Elk Grove with it again. Far side. Some great ball control on the far side. Centered, got deflected. Elk Grove with it. So now Conant winds up with it. Elk Grove, Conant with the ball in the middle. Dobrinsky passes it back, looking for another fast break. Now, again, Elk Grove playing good defense. Almost lost it. Oh, it did lose it. Centered back. Conley pushes it forward. Simpson with it. Let's see if she takes a long shot. Nope. Instead goes for the pass and cleared out. Elk Grove with the ball on the far side. They've got numbers on the right if they move. Okay. Got far side. One-on-one. Some nice defense from Conant there. Let's see who this went off of. Looks like he's pointing at the corner, so we're going to see a corner kick for Elk Grove. So that's what you want. You want the defender to hit it out of bounds, especially on that back goal line. Then you get a chance at a corner kick. That's what Elk Grove has done. Let's see, how many defenders are they going to leave back? Well, 2. Dobrinsu is standing at the midfield mark, even though it looks like she's offsides. Offsides doesn't take play until after the 50, after midfield. Okay, here's a kick from the corner. Let's see if they can get a header in. There's the kick. It's centered. Conant cleared it really well. Let's see. Oh, it bounced over her head there. Elk Grove swarming on the ball. Is that a kick from Duckman? Anyway, it went wide. That was a nice shot from a turnaround shot, kind of like a turnaround jump shot from three-point land. Just went wide of the net. Litney with the ball. Just 8 minutes to go and a safe 4-1 lead. So we expect this to land somewhere around midfield. Good work from Hadler. Pushed it forward, or back to her teammate. Conant just whacked it upfield. Going back to the 25-yard line here. Oh, off of Bertani, who's almost got a breakaway. That was a nice defensive play by Bertani to almost get that ball back. Elk Grove is another 1-on-3 spot. And kicked out of bounds wisely by Conant. So Elk Grove will have an offensive attempt here, but a slower attempt because the ball went out of bounds. In the meantime, Conant can get back on D. Well, they're only sending 4 people back on D. Everyone else is still hoping for the defense to get the ball and go on offense. So that's one of the reasons Conant's been able to turn defense into offensive sets quickly if there's only 4 defenders, but one of those defenders better make sure they get it. The throw upfield. A little bit of a fight there. Elk Grove winds up with it. Passes back, intercepted by Dobrinsu. Centers it. Nice steal, nice anticipation for Elk Grove. They center it forward. On defense, Conant hits it upfield again. Elk Grove with the ball. And a nice centering pass, but stolen away from Jonas. Dobrinsu, loud. There she goes. She might be offside. That pass might have come too late. Nope, it's a breakaway. They're letting this happen. It's going to be a goal. Yep. Kick just this time. She did not make the mistake. She kicked it to the goalie's right. Left side of the net was left open. Another breakaway. So that's the downside of pushing that line forward. If they do manage to stay onside on the send, then you end up with a breakaway. So Bertani with their first goal of the game. Dobrinsu with 3 goals, Radley a goal, and Bertani finally got a goal after all those breakaways she had. She stayed with it, got her breakaway, took her a couple of tries, and this one finally far corner. I think Sophia Bertani, if you were to put a highlight film together from today's game, it would look real good. Elk Grove just kicks the ball forward rather than bring it back into their defense, so they just gave away the possession rather than try to maintain possession and work it upfield. That strategy depends on the team. Some teams like to take the ball and kick it back and work the ball upfield. Some teams like to just kick it forward and kind of like hockey, go forecheck until they get the ball back. Anyway, Conant with the ball at the defense, they kick it forward. To Dobrinsu, who's surrounded by about 5 Elk Grove people, but she sends it forward. This will be onside too. Good defense to get back. And kicked forward on the right side, nobody there. Conant with the ball again, and just 5 more minutes and a 4-goal lead. Pretty safe 5-1 lead, wouldn't you say, Brooke? Yeah. Yeah, Conant's no danger of losing this game. I think we just saw a couple of subs. Ball's sent up the right side. Centered back to Conant. Elk Grove made a good run at the ball, stolen back. Now back to Conant. So back and forth we go at midfield. Conant lost the ball back to Elk Grove again. Good defense from Conant, chasing after it. A little bit of a push, they'll probably call that. So Staniak just a little too physical on that. She probably felt like she was just running on her line, and the Elk Grove player got in her way, but the referee decided that too much. Here's Duckman with a free kick. Now I'm sure she'll aim for a high shot on the far post and hope for a header. Okay, that's pretty much what it was, and got the header and about a foot wide. Wow, what a great play that was. It was only off by, what, a foot or two to the left of the net? That was a perfect centering pass and almost a perfect header. And that's exactly what you want to see. That was a well-played set from Elk Grove, but unfortunately it's still wide. In soccer, an inch is as good as 30 yards, right? So kicked out to midfield. Touched first by Conant. That's why there's no call on the Elk Grove hitting the deck. Is that Ahmad with the ball causing some trouble? Elk Grove still with it, though. Stolen. Nice defense from Elk Grove there. Got in the way of that pass. Pushed forward. Elk Grove's defense. Now we're going to have a penalty behind the play. So it'll be Conant's free kick from, 25-yard line. 3:46 to go in the game now. Sadly, it's getting to the end. Interesting, though. This game started out when it was light out, and now it's pretty dark. Elk Grove with the ball on the far right side, pushed forward, out of bounds, unfortunately. Conant again with the ball on the far side. So it'll be a throw in. Comes back to Conant. Back out of bounds, and this time Elk Grove's ball. Nice hustle from Elk Grove. They're certainly not giving up, that's for sure. That's a nice thing. Okay, Conant with the ball, looking for a descend at the right side. Bertani's offside again. Now Ahmad was offside. But I don't think this one was offside. Is that number Guerrieri? I don't think she was offside. She got it, no call. She got knocked over. The ball went out. They're going to call the ball. They're going to say free kick, not an out-of-bounds throw-in, I think. Nope, just a throw-in. Far side, Elk Grove with it. 1-on-3, some nice hustle there. Finally, Conant got the ball. Boom, collision there on the far side. Ball went out of bounds. Yeah, whatever. You're what, 4-12-2, and you're still hustling when you're behind 5-1 with 2 minutes to go in the game. That says a lot for Conant. I'm sorry, that says a lot for them too, but it says a lot for Elk Grove. They are not giving up. They're hustling as much as they can. Conant throws it in on the far side. Out of bounds again. So the ball gets thrown in by Conant. Just a minute 38 to go in the game. So, Brooke, did you have fun here watching this game?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was really interesting seeing how competitive it is during the second half after they've collected their thoughts, figured out weaknesses and strengths of other teams, or of each other. So I've seen a lot of improvement in some improvement in Elk Grove. They even got their goal in the second half. So.
Well, it was 3-0 at the end of the first half, right? And then they only got outscored 2-1 in the second half. So you're right on, right? Yeah. Significant improvement. Less than a minute to go in the game. Now, there's 4 games left to go this season. Tomorrow, Elk Grove plays at Hersey, I think it is. I think my memory serves me. They play at Hersey at 11 a.m. Then they play at Elgin on Monday and at Warren Township on the 17th. That's Tuesday. So this is the last home game of the year. It's too bad. This is a nice field to play at. So 35 seconds to go. Litany going to kick it away one last time in all probability. Taking her time, kicks it to the far right side. Sends it one more time. Let's see, number 4, Farringhall is chasing after it. Nice defense from Elk Grove. Swipes it back. We're going to get a foul called. Going to get an Elk Grove free kick with 3 seconds to go. So this is going to end the game. So the final score is going to be a 5-1 win for Conant over Elk Grove. So for executive producer Russ Rowe, director Scott Meyernick, and Debbie Dennison, this is Bob Vilsoy and Brooke Jersick. We're going to sign off in a second, but only after I hear your final thoughts.
Yeah, the game was very competitive, like I said, at the end. And it was really cool seeing how much the teams have improved, even at the end, and how even Elk Grove kept on playing, even though they were, they were down a few goals and with less time at the end.
Okay, well, it was a lot of fun for me, too. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having us. And that's it from Elk Grove TV.